Welcome back, YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today, we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, give you guys some levels that we're looking to play off of. So let's get into it here on S&P 500. On the 10 tick, you can see similar levels that we actually played off of during yesterday's US session and also the London session. You saw move up, then we came back down, then we came back up, then we came back down. US session, we started opening bearish, and then we hit some key levels of support and we moved right back up, right? So we're going to highlight what we're looking at. We can see we have a downward movement as of right now, and we are underneath a key level of support 0250, 0275. That's a round level. You can go as low as about 3650. I'm sorry, not 3650, but 3601, 3600. You can go right around that area. But we are going to be looking for this level for some resistance here first. That's our first opportunity to try to see a downside move. You can see we touched not a major, but a very minor level of support sitting at 94, right? 35, 94, 96, right around that area. Now, again, we're still bullish long term. You can see we zoom out of here, right? You can see a key level. Now, we did hit 85, a very nice bounce. One thing we want to note, though, is unless we get below this level, we're actually going to turn right back up. So that could actually be a key area that you're looking out for if price does get back down to that level, right around 87 to about 85. You can look for the market to fail to get below that. Now, if it does, then you can look for the market to turn back up and look to retest the resistances. But more current, you can see we touched and double topped a nice resistance somewhere around those 18 to 20s. Then we came back underneath the prior level of support and an actual prior level of resistance right around these 09s, 10s, and we double top that again, came back down. So we are looking for this prior support to be resistance again and then get a pull down. Now, if price gets back up, we're probably going to head right back into these 10 to 11s, right, and see it maybe bounce around. But for now, we're underneath that level of support, so we may look for this support to react as resistance, similar to this area right here. Get that failure. You could look for a double top. You could look for a two try failure, but bottom line is if you get it to fail to go and hold above, you're going to be looking for some more downside. Not really much major support. You do have a minor level sitting somewhere right here. So look out for those 91, 92s. You could be trying to retest that area there on the downside. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here real quickly to get a closer view of what's going on there. Let me just re-highlight that for you. Okay, so 5 tick pulling it up here. You can see we are in between. Nice little double top right here before the move down. Retested the area, came right back down. So now we're back in this area again. You can see the smaller movement. Chopped around a little bit, came back up, but now we're holding this level. Now we want to see it. Be better to have this little bit of a resistance come up underneath and then try that continued downside. You are in a micro bearish move right now, so you want to keep that in mind. In the long term, it's a bull trend, but in the short term, you have that bearish move. Now, if we come back into these 93, 94s, that could be a minor level. Again, you got some other levels somewhere around these 92s. I'd say that's probably a better level for me. 91, 92 is going to be a better level, and then these 85 to 87s right around here is going to be a key level that we want to look for, because if price can't turn down from there, look to take the long back up against the resistances. You can see a nice opportunity to take it from this level to go back up. Very, very nice. So this could actually turn out to do the same exact thing. If you see the failure off the double bottom, V bottom, whatever you see, look for the structure and then to move that back up. That'd be a good opportunity. Let's take a look at gold here. Some levels we're going to be doing. Didn't go too far from the levels we were analyzing yesterday. Did jump around those areas, but let's take a look again. You can see found some good support right here at 1884.8, and then we turned back up. We did try to come back down to this level of support, 81.8. We did talk about that. If we didn't turn down from there, then the market was going to come right back up, and that's exactly what the market did. Right around these levels of 84.8, you saw nice bounces. Market then proceeded to move into our levels of resistance. First level to touch was this area right here, these 89 to 90s. Next level above that, you can see we tried to retest these levels of 92.9 right around there. So good opportunities to be trading this range of motion that we had right there. And then from there, we fell back down. came right back to our next level. You can see prior peaks of resistance here. We turned that into a little bit of a support, but real levels of support actually probably come somewhere right around here. You can see why we kind of held it. Some minor, very minor level of support right here, but that was a decent one to kind of pick us up from here. If we don't break below this level, you will see an opportunity to get that back up. But underneath that, you'll see there is another level of support sitting right around these 69.6s, right? And then this is more of a key one for me, 67. So I'm actually going to highlight that. That's going to be more of a key level for me to be eyeballing, and then underneath that, those 63.3s. All right, so we may have some opportunity to see that those levels be touched, but let's take a look at a 5 tick. Let's first remove some of these arrows off and then take a look at a 5 tick that we have underneath. So let's put that back on, ellipse this for you guys, give you guys some of those levels again, pop those up for you guys here and then underneath there. All right, so highlight this to be blue. Let's take a look at a 5 tick here real quick, give you guys a closer view of what you're looking at. Again, you see some very nice opportunities during the day for the trading session of gold for the turnaround of support. You can see it bouncing around, nice opportunity, fell a little bit, came back up, right? Try to retest this low, nice double bottom move, came right back up. Nice opportunity of support here, came back up. And this is this consolidation range. How you play that, you sell high and buy low, right? That's your strategy for that. But here you can see markets then proceeded to move down, use the support as resistance. So we turned that support from support, we turned it into resistance, and then we had that nice double top move for continuation lower. Right now we are double bottoming at support, right? So we're going to be looking to see if we can retest some levels. First target area is going to be somewhere around this 80, then back up to those 81s, and so on and so forth. So we're going to be looking at that on gold, but that is going to be our levels for S&P 500 and also gold. Now, if you do come into the session, in the US session, and they're still right around those levels, look to play those levels as well. They're going to be good levels to look for structure around there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys have any questions, pop them in on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, I appreciate you guys for watching and for putting comments in there. You guys have a great night. Take care.